Okay, so we come back again. So let's see what we left over, right? From last
Monday.
lab. Yeah, for Monday, right? So we tried to demo crossing the VPN side to side with the tunnel interface to form as a just like a direct connector from the OSPF, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now in this case, right? So if we let me bring up the whiteboard again in here. So what we do here is, see, we have a all here. Say, we have in here is an area 0, right? So now in this case in here, this is OSPS also, but then this is just crossing the tunnel, right? So now we try to make this one is another link state, okay? Because this is a OSPS is a link state layer connection, it's a database, right? So we're going to say set up this one here is area 1, got it? So now this is the major, this is area 1, right? So now one thing is from the area 1, when we look everything in here, where this router here is propagate to the area 0, from area 1 to propagate to area 0, and then whatever we show in this routing, it should be they call is something IA, okay? Because you have to remember now, there's always so many type, for OSPF. That's why sometimes people they don't like it, because I think they have a 7 type, or they have the summary route, they have those kind of stuff, no? Okay, when you, I just don't want to scaring you about that because but that is only memorized. You have to understand every links type, So we call IA, and then the most will be IA and also EA. What that means is I is like interior, like this one is like exterior. Exterior is mean like external. Okay, this is the internal. Okay, external is could be like redistribute something to the OSPS, or this one is from a different area one. So far, so on, something like that. I just give you some basics in here. What is the yeah? If you go back to the book, something like that, to read about just to read about a little bit about OSPS. Now you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, for the OSPS, right? So right now for you, the demo is we just want to see how is the form, the OSPF, Okay, so it's not big deal. It's just the layer, the routing. All right, so we minimize when, let's go back to the command prompt again in here. So first thing in here, so let's see, we jump into this router again in here, the MPLS router, right? So we go to the console, and also we have to console this one also. All right, we just want to make sure also the IPsec, the tunnel, everything is up. We can just show IP BGP summary, right? Because we have the BGP section, with the tunnel interface, right? Make sure it's up. If we see it's up, yes, good. This is 172.1.1.1. This is the tunnel interface, right? We can switch in here, show IP interface brief. Yep, you see, it's tunnel interface. So that is mean this tunnel interface is crossing the IPsec tunnel. All right. So now, and also, let's see, we have, do we do something? I just not not remember all. So we just like so just basic. So run against section in here, router OSPF. So what we have in here. Okay, so now, okay, so we not advertise the network yet for this loop back in here, right? So now, and also this is area 0. Now we need to go this one in here, the tunnel here, we have to be area 1. Okay, every area 1 in here, right? So let's go ahead in here, just click in here, config T, just in here, just say router, OSPF 1, okay, and then we want to say the network. Okay, so this network here, so we highlight this one here. Okay, because we take the slash 32 in this case, so we just say like 0. You see, and then we put this one in here is area 1. Okay, okay. So now we have area 1 now. You see, oh, there's something happened. Oh, the signal is low. Okay, okay, okay. Really? So we already have a neighbor. Show IP OSPF neighbor. No, yet. You see, yeah. That's interesting. The address here, but then the terminal interface, but then the neighbor ID. Oh, this is the neighbor ID. So okay, we don't have specify yet. So go to here. Okay, so it's, and then in here show IP OSPF neighbor. It sounds like it's formed here. Yeah, you see. Okay, so we already got form. It's same thing again via the terminal interface. Look at that. So now when we show, let me see, when we show router OSPF on this side, no wonder we have already in here. That's why the automatic form. You see here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yep. And also, you have to remember the router in the exam or something like that on the OSPF, they they want to sometimes it's matter. Okay, they want to use the router ID. Okay, they want to use the router IDs. When they form it, you see, right now they just randomly pick up, from any interface. Sometimes we can tell the router ID. Okay, because the reason in here they pick up, for example, when you show IP interface brief in here, you see here, show IP interface brief. And now once you advertise that network, right, and then they will calculate, who's the higher the IP address is going to be further. See, that is we call is the router. Is now if you can tell it's the router ID. Okay, so just for example in here, so show IP interface in here. See here, right now we have 172 this IP, right? So we can try same thing. We just router ID is not like IP address. Okay, don't confuse. The router ID is not the right IP address. I just want to when they sing the database, right? When they understand who's the router ID, something like that. Maybe we can do quick in here. See here, say router OSPF one in here, right? So now we have the router ID. So if I put the question mark in here, yep, exactly. See in here. So router ID. See here. So now this is the ID. You see the IP like IP address format, but actually it's not the like IP address something like that. It's not routable. Okay, it's just the router ID. So for example, if I want to tell this router, it should be this is the router ID. So for example, like this. So we put this one like this. Okay. Now, well, and then you have to clear. See, okay, so before we do this one here, we have to be clear. But before we do clear the OSPF section, right? So we go back to here again. Same thing in here. I want to tell for this guy in here. So this is for demo. So we go back to the config key in here. Or rather OSPF one. So we want to put the same thing in here, router ID. So this will be going to be select on this one. Yeah, if we not specify the router ID, it's going to calculation who it take the higher IP address. In this case, the higher IP address is 192. That's why the neighbor, when you see the neighbor ID, is going to pick up the higher IP address. So far, so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is just to tell the name. Okay, so the neighbor you see here. All right. So now, so what we let's see the review again. What is the command? We just enter OSPF on the running config. You see, now we tell specify this is the router ID for this router for OSPF, right? Okay, so now we clear. So it's a recommend we should clear. You see here, just take this command in here. You see, and then we clear. So we drop it now. It's asking for election again. Yes. Okay, so it's a reset. You see, so now we go back to here again. Same thing in here. Then same thing we said, or you can just say yes, or just hit enter. Just see what happened. You see now, you see reform it again, right? So now in this case, I'm not sure is that true or not. What I just say when you say neighbor. Oh, actually, it didn't change anything. Okay, did I? Maybe in the routing. Show IP OSPF. Let me see. Show IP. What will we have in here? Oh, in here it's telling you, see, neighbor. It still pick up. I'm not sure because maybe we have to use in the neighbor command. Okay, this one maybe we have to specify with the neighbor command. It could be, but then when you show IP OSPF, you see the routing is in here. It's telling you with the ID. See, this is the ID. This is the router ID. Okay, so so this is good thing to refresh me also. I telling you, been long time didn't touch OSPF. Okay, so IP OSPF. What else? IOSPF. Let me see. Say show route. Uh, IP OSPF. So what we have in here? Via. Oh, this is good. You see the via. This yeah. You see the tunnel interface. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's IA. You see? I just try to explain to you, it's called interior area. It's like internal. Okay, that is mean it's just the neighbor different area. Okay, so this is see this is so many different type. Okay, so even in because you can see in here show IP OSPF. Let's see what else the command in here OSPF in here. You see, or for example, you can just say the database. What else the database show you? See, this is the database. Look at that. Okay, this is us. It's telling you see the link ID. You see, this is the link ID. This is the this was changed. This one here. See, but this why this one is not changing? Did we clear? Hmm. 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 Because see the router ID. See, this is the router ID, right? This is here. And then who's the 53? That's interesting in here. Let me see again. Who's this on the yeah, should be this one in here, right? Should be this one in here. Show IP or SPF database. See here? Yeah. See, this is the router with ID. See, that's not right, right? It's still not take off. See, this is still not right because here, you see, normally the correctly because we kept on router OSPF ID with the loopback this IP, and this one here, maybe this is not enough. Let me see again to clear. Let me see. Okay, let's try again. Clear OSPF. Oh, maybe I didn't say yes on this one because I just hit enter in because here when you say, okay, let me repeat again if that is that correctly or not. Oh, no, not this one. It's the clear IP OSPF processor right in here. You see, now I hit enter. And here, see the reset all, blah, 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 and then I hit enter. So the enter is default is a no. So that might be the issue didn't take effect. So maybe in here I should say yes. I want to reset it. Yeah. Okay. So now, oh, okay. So now what is changed or not now? Show IP OSPF database. Ah, you changed it. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, when I clear, see, they just didn't put yes. That's why I try to tell you because we want to more specify the OSPF, the router ID. So because we're more clear. Okay, so now we show again IP OSPF neighbor. Okay, is to be pick up. Let me see. Oh, why is pick up in here? Oh no, this is the other side. I say, yeah, don't confuse because we have this is for area 0, but now it's changed it now from 192. You see, from 192, it's changed it to 170, 172 because that is the neighbor. See, this is the neighbor ID, but from this side in here, it should be in here. See, let me see earlier in here we should be see 192. Let me see. We go up a little bit more. We go up a little bit before we clear. Yeah, before we clear, where is that? Yeah, here. See here, right? So this is the 192, right? But now what happened in here? Show IP OSPF neighbor. Beautiful. Now it's changing the router ID. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's why here is more okay. So now you see now we go back to here now the code switch one now here. See the code switch one in here. Do we learn every network from area one, right? Show IP OSPF. Just show IPF like this. Oh no, this is the database. Hold on. I don't want this one. I just want to say show IP route OSPF. You see here? Do we learn? Yeah, see in here. Beautiful. See we learn IA, that is mean from area one is learning whatever, okay? Because remember here, area zero, this is area one. That's why when we see IA, that is mean that network, okay? The network is not from the area zero, the database. Okay, it's just like group, okay, like group area zero group. So it's learning from another link state database from area one. Okay, so that's why you have to be careful. See, normally when you see O in here, it's the same in the link state, but when you see I, maybe from the interior, those kind of like area. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I if I remember OSPF, they have a seven type for the link state. Okay. So normally O, IA, and EA external. Okay. So now, do we have any network that we want to try to ping? Say for example, if we go back to because we wanted the loopback right in here because the loopback here because the loopback we cannot ping cross the BGP. We have to be only cross from the OSPF, right? That is our challenge in here. So now we want to see what is the loopback again that we need to ping this router, right? So let me see. That should be interface 99, no 999. Loopback should be loopback 999. So here brief. Okay, so now see here, do we have this IP now? So do we learn this 5.5? So let's go back to the course, which one in here? Do we see that? Oh yeah, beautiful. You see here? Beautiful. We learn it. Oh, but look at the metric, you see? This is something about see because it's a calculation, you see? Because this is more longer. Okay. You see, this is the metric 222. That is been 111 because maybe it's calculated. It depends how they calculate. No, I mean like that is the metric. Okay, if that is mean is see this is the way. See this the way the magic and not magic metric. Okay, that is the metric like when you try to inference like one prefer one IP when you have a redundant where you want to go like for example if I want this IP go from this OSPF like this link when you have a redundant like that so that's why we have to those kind of costs right we have to adjust by the cost I mean like we just like increase the cost speed or something or speed number something like that or from the interface or you have to be manually hard code something like that or you have to change using the metric something like that you see the filter the metric something like that just to try to change if you have a redundant so that is mean why people love BGP is more easy than OSPF and also is more easy than EIGRP. Okay. All right. The only thing the OSPF is good because everything something go down, one link go down or something like that. The adjacency is very faster or very quickly, than BGP. Okay, that's just the only benefit. Okay, so now can we ping this IP then from here? See, can I ping now? See if I ping 10.255 dot 255 dot 255 dot no 255 dot dot 5. Beautiful. You see, beautiful. Right? So now the same thing in here. If you in here, right? So what we learn now so far from for everything learning OSPF, you see, we learning everything. You see from area zero. So see this is all area zero because area zero is propagated to area one. So in this side, so then we have to see the IA. Okay, so from interior or from internal. Okay, so now we should be able to ping all the loopback IP interface in here. Okay, so now remember, it depends on the question, right? If the question, if the question say, if they want to see the routing table is only the loopback, not the physical interface IP. So now you need to something. Do we need to like drop using the filter? Right. So that is mean the filter that mean like the interface don't ever tie into the inside the OSPF. You see those kind of stuff. That is one thing. Sometimes they want to be tricky, from the exam, or they want to challenge that how much that you know about OSPF, those kind of stuff. You see. Okay. So so far you don't have to go because that is maybe it's come out like it could be happen in the CCMP or CCIE something that level, okay. But now you still like lower level in the CCNA, right? So we don't have to just enough for the CCNA exam. Okay, so just to understand about what is OSPF, how you want to be formed, how you want to be linked, how you want to be advertised into the OSPF. Okay, so now you see, now everything's now we already demo now with the OSPF. It's beautiful. Okay, so now in our network, it's getting like it's scalable. Okay, it's getting grow up now because we have a multiple routing. So we have a BGP, we have a OSPF, right? So far, right now, we see. Okay, so then let me see how many minutes we have more. I think we still have like maybe 15 or I'm not sure. I didn't count. Okay, so I don't know if it's enough for me to the next topic that what the next topic that I want to show you after this OSPF. So I want to show you the QoS. Okay, because remember we have been complaining about from this side or from this side, say because they have some like a window update or something like that, or how we want to control the traffic, right? How we like marking. If we marking, we know that network is belong say the voice traffic, right? Voice traffic is very sensitive, right? It's always live stream audio, those kind of stuff, right? Because it have to be express, okay? Because there's everything for the world have to be go first. It's just like a VIP, okay? So same thing when you go to the airport, when you go to the like those kind of like first class, have to be go first. So that kind of stuff like marking police, those kind of stuff. So I can demo to you because sometimes in the production network it's very important, especially for turn on the QoS, for voice traffic, yeah. Okay. So that is a topic that. And then after that, maybe we want to challenge now. Well, whatever can be, I can give it to you. So maybe IPv6. Have you heard about IPv6?
No. Oh, wait, wait. Yes, yes.
Yes. See, maybe how can we configure IPv6 in here? Say, for example, if this company is getting grow up, right? It's run now the IP4 IP address. Okay, so now they want to bring the IPv6 because IPv6 is 128 bit. You see, IP34 is only slash 32 bit, right? And then IPv6 is a 128 bit. It's a like bigger payload package. Okay, and maybe with the IPv6 is going to help you increase the traffic. Say, oh yeah, 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 I remember. It's like, that's maybe 10 years ago, maybe 20 years ago, right? When I go to conference in Philadelphia, when I go to Philadelphia conference, Microsoft conference, when the first time when the Microsoft they came out the platform, it's a I forgot. It's Windows 7. I think it's Windows 7 or Windows. Yeah, I think. We have a window 98, and then we have a window. No, we have a XP Pro, and then we go to Windows 7. Yeah, I think Windows 7, because Windows 7 is support IPv4 and IPv6. Hold on. Yeah, because I still have a Windows 7 in here. Let me see. Hold on, let me bring up the let me see if I can bring up the property. Where's my network property? Hold on. Network property. Yeah. See, for example, see, this is my window, right? Is the property in here. See, let's go to the say van. No, how about this one here? Yeah. See here. So when you highlight in here, when you go to the property here, you see, if you go to property, now is available for, yeah, look at that, see, because I remember XP Pro or XP something or Vista. Oh yeah, I still yeah, Vista is the version from Microsoft. Oh,
Okay.
hopefully they not listen this this demo video. Yeah, 98 go to Windows Vista, and then Vista they don't like it, and then they go to the Windows Pro, and then another XP Pro, and then something go to Windows 7 or Windows something like that. Okay, but that is a long history. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So now in Windows 7 up or Windows 11 something like that or Windows 10, look at that. We now the network protocol in here we support IPv4 and also IPv6. That is like it's a dual interface. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I try to remember the conference that I have with Microsoft when they have a new release. They support IPv6. Some of the sales guy, not sales guy, some or whatever the presentation, they mentioned about if we using no, if we using IPv6 where we transfer like cross the WAN, right? Where we transfer across the WAN. I don't know for 1 gig size or 10 gig or I think like 100. I think like 100. No, I forgot 100 gig or something like that, or 10 gig. Yeah, I didn't remember, right? I didn't remember. So like normally, okay, we're not worried about the size. Normally, they mention about if we transfer the data with IPv4 for certain site, okay, just for the certain site, it will cost like almost like 8 hours to transfer the data from A to B, crossing the network, crossing the WAN link part, or crossing the MPLS, whatever. It take like 8 hours to complete. But they say when if we use the IPv6, they have a testing. It's cut down from 8 hours to 1 hour. Wow, 1 hour with IPv6. So I never tried it yet. See, okay, so that is the fun thing. Maybe it's true because it's 128. Maybe the payload, it take the like the form. It's a bigger. Like the like window data when you format the hard drive, they give you like the small normally from 32-bit and then 64-bit. That is just the size to control like how many window when they exchange the file, right? For example, A and B, the B say, hey, I only have a 64-bit, and then how much your file that you want to send it to me, and the other side say, oh, okay, I have a 1 gig, right? But in here I only maybe say I only allow 64-bit, like 64 KB. Oh, then they have to be like the divide, the divide the package, like each packet had to be 64. So the first, like those kind of like window TCP, those kind of like exchange, and then from A say, okay, hey, I'm going to throw you one piece of 64, and then the other side say, okay, I got it, and then but once they complete the 64, storage, right? And then from the B is going to be sending back to the A. Say, hey, A complete. Please send the second package, something like that. Package two. You see, you know what I mean? So that
Mm-hmm.
until that's why that is taking the time. See, but if you can more room, oh, this is a good example. For example, you know the lift, right? The elevator lift in the office like that, right? If you say
Yes.
from the ground floor, right? If you from the ground floor, you want to go to like a 10th floor. But can you imagine if the lift, the room is only allowed for 10 people, and then if you have a 20 people, 30 people have to be wait for a couple times, go up first and then go down, and then the second group go up, right? So that is the room. But if the lift, the elevator is allow like bigger, like can carry more weight, like 20 people in one time. That is how you save the time. That is the concept. Got it? Right.
Yes.
Yep. So that is like beautiful. Okay, so that is the one thing that maybe I can throw you the IPv6, and then just to review right now. What else I can throw you? So let's take a note assignment in here, right? So okay, so I want to demo for you QoS. After demo QoS, maybe we demo you IPv6. After IPv6, what else that we can demo? Okay, so maybe we have a vendor, third party. Okay, it's not because this is the ABC company, right? We don't know if this is financial or maybe retail or maybe wholesale we don't know what kind of business, right? For ABC, right? Just for example, if ABC they want to set up another business with another company, right? So that's why then we can create another third party to set up the VPN side to side also. Yeah, but then that one is already I already demo with almost the same idea with the remote. So we set up the B2B with the customer. So I don't know that if we want to be repeat or not, but well, we can demo it. No, why not? Right? So you want to learn everything. You not only learn from the internal network, you want to learn from outside that from the vendor. Okay, and then what else? What else we can? I'm not showing you. You know already, right? Each router in here, because for example, in this case, we have OSPF. Now, for example, the engineer in here, they want to manage that router using the telnet or SSH, right? So you're supposed to know already how to configure, right? For example, in here. Okay, so we just have like what 6 minutes left. Okay, so let's do like this. For example, just refresh you. Okay, so I assume one the engineer sit in here, right? Is connected to the network, right? So this network in here right now, you see here. Now we know about, for example, this is the loop back here. So for example, we can ping the 10.255.255.5. That is the loopback. You see the management interface, right? But now in this case in here, so can we use telnet or SSH, right? You see in here, telnet again to 10 dot, because we only allow to manage the remote router have to be use the management interface IP address. Okay, so in here, say for example, can I telnet dot 255 dot 5? Okay, so you see, it's trying to open. Okay, it's not open. It's closed. It's reject. Okay, so how about if I say SSH? Can we do SSH? Like just put the name in here. So for example, Cisco, the password, and then with the IP 10.255.255.5. Can we do SSH? It's reject again. You see, that has been because from the beginning, I believe from day one, I didn't we didn't do the Telnet or SSH, something like that, the terminal service, right? So, okay, so maybe this is a quick to refresh you, right? So hopefully you still remember. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So now it's a request now. So for example, from one of the engineers say, hey, I want to log into this router, all right? We have the just that we go the telnet first in here. See in here, same thing in here. See when you show run, do we have the line configuration in here? See show line. See VTY, the terminal service. You see, yeah. Oh yeah, we do. You see, we do. See line con. This is console auxiliary. Oh yeah. See we have a VT304, but we just the login. Maybe it's not enough, right? Do we have a like a user's interface in here? So let's see here. Show run a section. We have a user's interface. Okay. So we don't have anything. Okay. So maybe we can reject. Maybe we don't have any user's interface. Okay. So let's do quick in here. So we can say okay. We say users, Cisco, and then pass. If you want to encrypt it or just like regular password, something like that in here. See, Cisco, and then you want to be or tell what level. Okay, so Cisco here uses Cisco, and then maybe the level here. See and then the previous level should be say 15. Okay, I want to give everything because this is power admin, right? And then now we tell the password now in here. Say password, Cisco. Hit enter. You see, now we have the user's interface. You see, so now we go here again. See 0 and then 14. So we open for 14 section here. Just mean a 15. Okay, line 15 here. So we want to say login local. Okay, so we want to say login local. So using the local database we use, right? After that, then we want to do the transport input. So what kind of input in here? See what can allow you in here? You can say all protocol, okay, or you want to just telnet or SSH. In this case, say okay, we will just say we don't want to open anything. We just want to open for telnet, okay, just for demo because telnet is very lower security, right? It's not encryption. No? So normally nowadays we're not using telnet anymore. We should be using SSH level, right? So transport input telnet in here, all right? Just click enter. Now let's see. Can we now in this time can we telnet now? You see, telnet 10 dark 255 dark 255 dark 5. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Now we have a users database. So now we put Cisco. See, now we put the Cisco again for password. Oh, come on, typo. Cisco, Cisco. What? Really? Come on. User's name Cisco. Cisco. Oh, did I have typo? Let's go back here again. Really? Show run section users. Mm-hmm. Yeah, user's name Cisco and then password Cisco. So what's wrong? And then login local, right? And then we using the login local. So maybe they're happy with the. Let me see again. Let's train here again. So we override again users name, right? Users name Cisco, and then we say here for 15, and then we just say and then password, and then Cisco. So all lowercase, right? So now what's wrong? Come on, don't tell me. Okay, Cisco. Make sure no space, and then Cisco again. Yeah. See, maybe something typo. So now you see your access now from this switch here remotely all the way log into this router. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see something like that. But